back. No, I'd say same day, but this is the second video of the day with Autotopia. You gotta turn around and see this car, dude. Come on, tell me that's not pretty. It sounds like a muscle car, like Sean was saying, but it also sounds like an exotic. It just like rips, like really high-end, real nice tight sound right there. And then look at the motor. It's beautiful.
Not much to see here, except that was where you would put your baggage if you were going on a trip, and the baggage has been replaced with a methanol tank.
Look at this interior. It looks too comfortable. It's a race car, of course, right? Yeah, I guess the big question would be, how do you open the door? Wait, solenoid maybe? I don't know. Nope. So we haven't opened this car before. I'm not gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. I don't. Marshall's pointing out keyhole. So deductive reasoning, because there's no door handle. Look, unless there is.
Oh wait, is that it?
Oh, it is here.
No.
So big question is, what is this?
I don't know.
Maybe this opens all of this. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
It looks like it.
Maybe? I don't know. But yeah.
Let's try it.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's a solenoid one. That's cool. Wow, it shuts so nice.
It's the vibrations of the car going all over your body.
I can cool my nutsack.
This car's my brother's, you know, and my brother's a big dude. He's like 6'4". So he took most of the padding out of this seat so that when he sits in it with a helmet on, he doesn't have to have the, you know, the gurney bubble they call it. So he could actually sit in here with a helmet. So when I sit in the car, I'm like, I feel like a 16-year-old or like a 12-year-old kid or something.
Go sit right now. Sit down. Don't hit your head. You sit down and just smash it.
Yeah, always watch your head when you use doors, bro. They're
Really low.
Yeah, you just slice off my hair right here.
Hey Mike, can you see over it real quick?
Huh? This is a trip. It's a big ass fan, dude.
It's like AC.
Bro. Wow.
Is this not amazing, dude?
This is amazing. That's cool right there.
Right?
They should make cars like this again. This car, it's I don't know, the quality is amazing. Even the door, the way it closes and the way it sounds is amazing.
Yep.
And like, I don't know, everything feels good. Like, we've owned a Mercedes and a Range Rover. Yeah. And it still feels like plastic.
Yeah, and those are good quality cars, but there's some this car, and it's a Ford, which cracks me up.
Yeah.
But Ford, you know, they wanted to bring back the heritage of what was so important in the 60s with the original GT40, and they nailed it with this car. They kept the heart of it, but it evolved, and then obviously now there's the new one, which is unobtainium at this point. This was an option you could add. It's a subwoofer.
Wow.
Which, my opinion, is not a great place for a sub, but there was literally nowhere else in the car to put it, so they threw it right next to your ear.
I can't even describe it. For you guys, if you ever have a friend that has one, ask to be a passenger in one.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
It's hard to explain what I'm experiencing right now. It's just super clean. It looks like a crazy monster on the outside. You'd assume like it'd be just bare bones on the inside. Yeah. But it's not.
This is one of the perfect cars in my opinion. There's plenty of them, you know, but this is one where you can't look at anything and go, should have done this different, should have done that different. Right. It's right. The car's right. by the way, and when you sit in the driver's seat, you'll see what I mean. Your rear view is barely anything back there. Mostly you see the blower and the rails. Side view is very, like, this car was obviously intended to be out in front of everyone.
Yeah,
you know?
oh yeah.
So I don't have to worry about really what's going on back there. Acceleration awesome.
Yeah, wow. It's clean too. Like it plants.
Oh, it holds.
Straight.
I mean, you could feel it spin a little bit, but it's totally controllable. It's not, you know, if you start turning and spinning, you're in trouble. But like, but totally drivable. You know what I mean? And then seeing the car come, I'm not worried. I mean, we've got. And I know I shouldn't be driving like that, you know, but the truth is it's like enough spacing. There's for a quick second like that, I'm okay with it. I don't think I'm endangering anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah, this is serious wide open space. There's no one really around.
Yeah.
Breaking necks.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Man.
I mean, I can tell you this much. Every time, there's only been 1 or 2 times that I've driven this car and seen another one, and it was because I went to like Supercar Sunday or something like that. But you know it too with the GTR, I'm sure. How often are you on the road and it's rare, right, that you see another GTR? Like, I love that if I had an M4, I'd walk out to the parking lot and go, shit, which one's mine again?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? There's 4 silver ones. Which one? I forgot where I parked. Awesome, right?
Yeah. You know, the problem is I like so many cars. Now I like this one too. It's like, I'm going to have a list of cars I want to buy, you know, as I get older. And I think, like, seeing this car and feeling this car, I think this might be one of them.
You know, I would highly recommend you put this on your list, dude.
Yeah, it's
such a great car. And on the track, we have a separate set of wheels and tires we run on the track. There's a set of slicks for it. It is, God, dude, it's such an incredible car on the track. I mean, you really gotta, you can't just mash the accelerator coming out of turns because it's got so much power, you know, you gotta roll on, but it's the way it sticks on the road is,
I've always looked up this car like online, and a couple of the guys that we know has one, and it was just like a car, like, I'm like, cool, it looks really cool, and I don't really want to own one of those, but now it's just like, damn.
Just changed your mind.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, dude, that car is so badass. Like, literally, I think the biggest problem is being a car guy, you want all cars, and I have very select few cars that I'd love to add to my bucket list. I think this is one of them. Obviously, it's going to be years and years and years before I have one, but it's hard to describe the quality like I was talking about in the car. The quality is amazing. The power is great, but just the quality of the car and the sound of it, pretty